And good evening, everybody. Glad to have you here on a Monday. Though inflation cooled a little bit last month, our utility bills keep going up, really adding to the difficulty of families trying to make ends meet. The Consumer Price Index for November showed the cost of electricity going up 6.9% year over year, natural gas increasing 9.1%. As if that weren't bad enough, the forecast is for even higher prices as we head into 2026. Mike Baggerman is communications manager with NYSEG, and he joins us live here tonight to talk about all of this. Mike, great to have you here.
Yeah, great to have you.
We'll talk about, I know that folks are right now applying for heat benefits if you're struggling to pay for your electricity or for your heat in the winter. But first I want to ask you, the utilities do not control the market prices. So right, when natural gas goes up, you pay that rate just like the utilities do across the country. You only kind of control the delivery cost of that. How concerned are Western New Yorkers? What are you hearing from folks in terms of, especially natural gas, 9% increase year over year, and the forecast is for it to keep going up?
Sure, we always continue to monitor the energy marketplace, and one of the things that we've done already to prepare for the winter months is it's called hedging. It means we buy the energy in a wholesale capacity. That way it levelizes the cost for consumers or customers over the winter time. So that's one of the many things that we do to be able to assist customers when it comes to energy affordability. Like you mentioned, NYSEG does not control supply costs. That's a variable rate that changes every single month, and it's outside of our control, but yet it appears on your NYSEG bill.
Yeah. So in terms of heat benefits, I know there was a delay partially caused by the federal government shutdown. It is now open for folks to go and apply, but what's really important for people to know here is it goes until the money runs out. So you really don't want to wait because you might miss out on getting any benefit at all. What is NYSEG's message to folks who are struggling to pay those bills? Help
is available. That's the message we want to get out. And if you, like you mentioned, it's on a first come, first serve basis. So it's critically important for customers to go to mybenefits.ny.gov in order to learn details about HEAP. Or if you also want another resource, you can always visit nyseg.com/helpwithbill. That'll provide you the information that you need about HEAP, because there's a lot of people that want it, but the benefits are only available on a first come, first serve basis. So we are continuing to stress that message for people.
Yeah, and when you talk about help being available, obviously there is HEAP, which is paid by the federal government. New York State has its own program, which can also give folks some assistance. And if you're ever having trouble paying your bill, I mean, you're always encouraged to call NYSEG and talk to a customer service representative. I mean, there are lots of ways for people to get some help on this, because the last thing you want to do is just not pay your bill and then all of a sudden you're facing potential shut off and that sort of thing.
Absolutely. NYSEG has 1.8 million customers across all of New York State. Thousands of those customers, of course, right here in the Western New York community. So help is certainly out there. You contact our customer service at any time. There's a lot of different programs, whether it's budget billing that you can go on. There's payment programs that can go on. Of course, as we've been talking about HEAP, and of course, there's a lot of different ways that customers can reduce their energy costs throughout the winter.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that, because I know there's been a lot of controversy with the smart meters. One of the benefits of the smart meters is you can get a lot of information on how you are using your electricity, using your natural gas, right, to try to make smart decisions to lower your bills. What are the things that you encourage people to do to try to cut down on the amount they're using and save money?
Yep, absolutely. So it's important to remember, Michael, that throughout the winter, with the colder weather being here, there's a direct correlation between that colder weather and an increase in energy usage. Think about your furnace has to work hard to keep your temperature in the house at that comfort level that you're used to. The water heater has to work harder to heat up that water that's coming in cold from the outside. And so a lot of simple things that you can do around the house to control energy usage. Of course, check around the bottom of the doors. I got a door sweep right in my hand. You can pick up any one of these over at your local hardware store in order to put that at the bottom of your door. It prevents the cold air from coming in, and most importantly, it prevents that energy from going out. The less energy that you're using, the lower your bills are going to be. That's just one thing you can do. There's, of course, window shrink wrap that you can put on, a lot of different things that you can do around the house. I certainly encourage all the viewers, all of our customers, visit nyseg.com. We have a whole list of ways that you can reduce your energy use. And remember, Energy use, it fluctuates so much, especially during these winter months. Anytime there's extreme temperatures, that's when you're going to see the increase in usage. So we want to come out here today to let you know that there are options available for customers. NYSEG.com is a great resource just to get those little tips, because those little tips can make a big difference.
Yeah, they can add up to a lot of money in savings. Mike Baggerman with NYSEG. Happy holidays to you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Michael.
Appreciate it.